And this morning's top stories for you. Breaking news overnight. 5 men aged between 19 and 55 have been arrested on suspicion of a public order offence after a video was posted online showing an effigy of Grenfell Tower being burned on a bonfire.
So let's bring you up to date with our breaking news this morning. The 5 men aged between 19 and 55 arrested after the video was posted online showing a cardboard Grenfell Tower being burned on a bonfire in someone's back garden.
Unbelievable, isn't it? The Prime Minister's called the video utterly unacceptable. We're joined now by Met Police Officer Peter Blexley and Eartha Pond, who's a local councillor for the Grenfell community. Welcome to both of you. Eartha, let me start with you. When this went around yesterday, there must have been a moment, I guess, when you were alerted to it and watched this video. What was your reaction?
I haven't been speechless in a long time, but that video definitely made me speechless for a period of time. But I think it's key for me to remember that these people are a minority. And if I can relate it to, obviously come from an education background, sometimes in schools you'll find there's this disruptive kids and people that do the wrong things, and we pay too much attention and time to those people.
But this was... I mean, last year was horrifying. For those of us not even connected to what happened at Grenfell, don't you find it utterly... How can anybody treat what happened as some kind of form of entertainment to be reenacted? I mean, you were directly affected by what happened at Grenfell Tower. I mean, you're being sort of very understanding, in a way, of what these people, you know, might have done, wanting to know. But doesn't it just sicken you, break your heart, that anybody could think that that was in any way acceptable?
It definitely sickens me, but at a time where the people who actually survived the fire and bereaved families are giving evidence, I think they're the people that are going to need the support more than any. But we have to remember there are great stories that have come out of the tower. So people who were doing heroic things, even in their final hours. And I think some of the language that was used in the video, which almost... It was a humanitarian thing where they thought that maybe they were better than the people who lived in the tower. This could only be stemmed from maybe things that have been said in the media, that maybe they think it's actually right and that's their opinion and relating it to it.
It's sickening, isn't it? It's just sickening. And I do admire you, Eartha, because what this must have done to the community, when memories are still so raw, when so many people are still grieving, it must be horrendous. But you've managed to exercise extraordinary control about this, and I admire it. I do.
I think it's important because there are systems and people in place who are public servants who we put trust in to make the right decisions and do the right things. But we need to also ensure that we remember that the people of Grenfell have key other issues that they are trying to get across.
How many are still without homes?
All of the survivors have been rehoused. So if they've not been rehoused, they're in a hotel or an accommodation awaiting the homes that have been allocated. So they're all ready to move in. But there are key things. There are still people across the country that are in buildings with cladding. There are still people going to sleep each night worrying about
There's a bigger picture for
There's
you
a bigger picture. And I think we need to always remember that these people are the minority. So we need to switch the attention and the focus onto the positive things and making change with the people that can make policy changes across.
What we can do is call them disgusting scumbags. That's what I can call them, because that's what they are. And